Hey everybody, this is Alvin Brown, CEO and founder of the Center for Healing and Peak Performance and Integrated Peak Performance Services. I'm also the author of Journey to Personal Greatness, Mind, Body, and Soul, a blueprint for life balance and self-mastery, available at all your major bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Chapters, Indigo in Canada, and Amazon, all online and in the bookstores. Also, this is Soulful Saturday. Especially today, I want to talk about the Greatness Journal, Journey to Personal Greatness Journal. I want you to get your journal. Doesn't matter if it has to be this one, but any journal, because mapping it, whatever you're in, whatever trouble you're in, whatever dilemma you're having, whatever roadblocks you're having, you know best how to get out of it. You do, intuitively you do. You know, you can give other people great advice, but somehow you just can't seem to get out of your own way. That's because you're too deep in. Journaling gets you to take a 40,000-foot view of your problem and also find a solution to it, because inherently, man, we were built with something in us to know where we want to go and how to get out of it, but we can't seem to just get unstuck, because when we're deep in, it's hard to see. It's hard to see when you're in the forest. Better to see when you're up above and see the whole landscape. So just what journaling does, gets you the whole landscape. All right, so as your coach, your virtual online coach, I'm encouraging you to get your journal. All right, this is Soulful Saturday. Here's the deal. Saturdays, it's some food for your soul. We're going to nurture your soul with some information and some action steps. Monday mindset. Give you a little checkup from the neck up. Get your week started right by giving you some advice, some strategies, some tools, some practical steps you can put into play to get your week started. Because great weeks make great months. Great months make great years. And you know what? The years end up being your life. And you built something that you want to build. Instead of living passively, you live proactively, and that's what we're all about. And Wednesday, we hit you in the middle of the week when you know the energy and the motivation is starting to peak. We hit you again so you can take care of your body. Wednesday is Hump Day Hustle, taking care of the body, structure, function, nutrition. How can you take care of your body to drive you through back to Saturday again for Soulful Saturday, Nourish the Soul, ready to go at it. All right, so that is the roundup. So this is Soulful Saturday. These are short and sweet. I try to make them as short and as sweet as possible. Today we're going to talk about the thief of your soul. What little things are you doing to steal your soul? And I want to talk about one in particular today that's hugely important. It's insidious. It sneaks in there, and we take it for granted. But man, this thing's powerful. All right, so here are the key points. The degradation of the soul. We're going to talk about how that happens, and then we're going to talk about that number one thief. You got it, it's gossip. Gossiping is the number one thief of your soul. And then I wouldn't leave you there. I want to give you some action steps. I'm going to encourage you and push you as your coach to take some action on these steps. Go on a detox. That's number one. And number two, feel the effects. All right, so degradation of the soul. Here's the thing. In this physical body, it houses your soul, because even if you don't believe in a higher power, whatever it is that you believe, when you're in your quiet moments, you're talking to somebody or something, and there's some little birdie talking to you, some little man on your shoulder, whichever way you want to put it, your inner thoughts, your inner guide, your gut feelings, your instincts, something's talking to you in your quiet moments and giving you're having this conversation, your internal world, you're having this conversation with yourself about where you're going, what you're doing, how this morality, how this affected you. There's this constant chatter going on. And you can direct the chatter, and you can guide it to get you where you want to go, or you can let it run amok and let it get you wherever you want to, where you end up. And that's the thing about it, is the soul, you must protect it, because it's all we have. It is the thing that can give you guilt, shame, and cause you to feel all kinds of feelings in low, high. You control it by what you do. So the degradation of the soul happens insidiously. We do things that are insidious, that are under the radar most times, and we don't realize it, So if we get into number two, when we start talking about gossiping is one of those things I want to hit on, because gossiping is the kind of thing that it's very subtle when you do it, because it's almost like junk food. I look at gossip like junk food. It tastes real good when you're doing it. Like it seems right. It just seems like it's satisfying a need. And sometimes you do need to vent. But when venting starts to turn into gossip, which is just useless chatter about things that we aren't really sure about, and things we make up. Half of it's made up, and we entertain it. And a person you become anchored that you usually gossip with, the two of you get anchored together, and you start to gossip, and it feeds this demon. The story of the two wolves, right? Which one dominates is the one you feed, and that's what gossip does. It just feeds it. It's very slow, because a lot of times, yes, we struggle with things. We get frustrated, and we need to talk to somebody. But if it's a productive talk, that's cool. But when it starts to become gossiping and talking about somebody and bringing somebody else down, or talking about when somebody else has gone through, or some secret, or you're spreading the secret, it sounds really good. Like I said, it's like junk food. When you start eating junk food, it's just good on the tongue. It just feels really nice. Get that sugar in there, or that junk, or the chips, or the fries, or the fried foods, or the whatever it is. It just feels good at the time. But man, when it goes down, if you're aware and you're awake, it sits on you, and it starts to eat away at you, and you don't feel good. You don't have the energy. It doesn't give you back what you thought it would have given you. But the problem is, it's lacking nutritional value, so you need to eat more of it. Doesn't it sound like gossip? It lacks nutritional value. People who are going somewhere talk about productive things, fruitful things that'll get both the party that you're talking to and you moving forward. When it's gossip, nobody moves forward. Everybody gets stuck, and everybody gets into the same rut, and we talk about the same thing, and before you know it, you don't feel any better leaving that conversation than when you started. You actually probably feel worse. It's very insidious, and like junk food, over time, you keep it up, you're degrading your soul. And that's what I'm talking about. So you got to really watch that. So let's talk about the action steps. Action steps: go on a detox. Start to watch yourself. Start to eliminate the gossip. And unfortunately, some of your friends that you've even anchored, you may have to eliminate them to get rid of the gossip, and decrease your exposure to them. Because once you anchor somebody to them, you can't even meet them anymore without dropping into gossip, because that's all you guys know each other. That's how you know each other. And when you don't talk about it, it's a very awkward situation when you're not talking about somebody or something, or how bad the world is around you. What are you going to talk about? You basically have nothing left but the gossip. So you got to sometimes detox, cut away, and maybe it's even you. You got to nip it in the bud. Because a lot of people have ruined great relationship with the gossip. Some people don't want to do it. They end up leaving. You ever notice that maybe your friends or your clients or whatever it is start to not come in as much, or not being around you as much, or people get short, quick conversations just to cut it dry and run? Like at the water cooler, you see that, oh God, here he or she comes, and they're going to talk about it, and everybody clears out. If everyone's cleared out and you look around, it's just you there, it might be you that's the gossiper. But again, think about when someone does, how you feel when you leave, which leads to number 2, feel the effects. Feel the effects of gossip. Feel the effects of what happens when you start to gossip. It really just eats away at your soul. It doesn't make you feel good after you've done it. Like I said, at the time, you may get caught, because I'm human too, and you may get caught by wanting to just get into, oh yeah, that person and this person and that. But you gotta really detox yourself and really cut it, nip it in the bud, because it really, for me personally, it doesn't make me feel great after I've done it. And most times, you gotta watch the seed of that gossip, where it comes from. Is it that you're resentful that a person's maybe doing a bit better than you? Is it that you're envious? Is it that you got an issue around them doing well, or maybe it makes you feel better? You're feeling terrible, so it's good to dump on somebody else. There's never a real good reason to do it. The root of it is always destructive. So I want you to think about that, gossiping and what it does to your soul, and it's the thief of your soul. It's very, very, again, insidious. The word just keeps coming back to me, insidious, because that's a perfect word for it. Under the radar, sneaks in there. You do it like mindless eating. How we'd eat junk food just mindlessly. We get the trigger, we're hungry, and we eat. And next thing you know, you feel bad after it. That's the same thing so go on a detox. Just like you do with food, go on a detox, 30-day detox, 20-day a week, and just cut down, see how much energy you have. It robs you of your energy too, gossiping. So check it out. That's one way you can do to move towards being a soulful person and to find that inner peace you're looking for. Watch the gossip. It serves no use. Decrease it, cut it down, eliminate it, get it out of there. All right? So this is Soulful Saturday. Visit our website, tchep.com, journeypersonalgreatness.com. If I can help you out, my team, I got a team of people around me, mind, body, and soul. We focus on structure, function, helping you to get where you want to go quicker, faster, and with all the wheels on. You know, there's no use having all the money, no health, all the blissing out, but you don't have any money to get you where you want to go. It's just a combination, this world we live in. It's a combination of everything to be really balanced. And that's what we're all about, life balance and self-mastery. All right, until next time, watch your gossip, because I want you to be relentless about your pursuit for personal greatness.